Hello there. I'm back. I seen a lot of people looked at my first video. I really wasn't expecting nobody to look at it, but I was just expecting somebody like me that's very busy in life and want to do some things and don't have days at a time to do research. So I figured I would make that video to help somebody out. But I see a lot of people was in the same boat that I was. I did see that everybody kept asking why, I didn't show the part about installing the operating system. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not no computer expert but at all. I just go on YouTube and start researching. I'm one of them guys, I get tired of paying people to do stuff, and if it's something as easy as that, it's just time consuming, but as easy as that, and I can do it myself. So I really didn't know how. I mean, it took me all day. It took me like 12 hours to figure that mess out. I eventually got it done, and it's funny because I've been playing around with software, doing some stuff, messing around, and I ended up breaking my laptop this morning. So I went online, found a copy of Windows 10 1607. Now, I was running, I think it was 1709. But what happened was they took the ability of me controlling my updates. And that mattered a lot because I didn't want it to update to 1709, because I found out when it updated, it took my ability to control when it updates. And being out on the road all the time, I have a metered connection. I only get 10 gigs a month. So whenever I turned on my computer and used my phone as a modem, it was killing my data. I mean, the computer was just eating it. I went from using like 400 megabytes to all of a sudden my phone telling me I used 3 and 4 gigs and only got 10. So I did some research and I found out it was because my laptop went from 1607 to 1703. Windows 10 1703, they took the ability away of controlling your updates. So it just update whenever the hell it felt like. You couldn't use that meter connection no more, and I didn't know that. So this morning I said, well, you know what? I'll go ahead, since I bricked the laptop, I'll go ahead and just reinstall it. And now I have a better understanding on what I'm doing. Let me look for 1607. Well, I looked for 1607. I installed it, as you can see. And I left it alone for about an hour, took my daughter to school, came back. This thing was updating. I said, they shouldn't be updating. I told the meter connection that I don't want it to update. But I guess all the meter connection does, it must just delay it. It doesn't completely, keep it from updating. I think it just delays the updates. So basically, a lesson learned today. Well, anyways, I am about to install the operating system again because I've seen that people wanted to know how to do it. And I have a better understanding now on how to do it. The first thing you're going to want to do is, I'm starting here at the window. You're going to want to turn it off. Press the button for about, 10 seconds. Turn the computer off. Right here. That white light should turn off. Okay, the computer's off. Then what we want to do is we want to set the computer into boot mode, because we want to tell the computer not to boot off the actual flash drive that I installed, but we want to boot off of the USB drive that I'm going to use that has the new operating system on there. So let's come over here. Right here. Let's press the button, and that white button should light up. There we go. And then the boot screen should show up. There we go. So now we are going to use the arrows, and we're going to go down to the boot menu. Then press enter. That should put us into the boot screen. Now, it's saying, okay, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go back and go to the full boot menu, because it's not giving me all my options here. So let's go back over here. Press the button. Light should go out. Oh, I'm stupid. No, let's turn it off first. I'm sorry, guys. All right, now let's press the button. The light came on. All right, now we're going to go down to the BIOS setting. That's where we got to go. Because the boot menu only gives us, it looked like 3 options, but none of them was the options we wanted. All right, so scroll up and down using the arrow key. And then press enter. And then we're going to scroll over using the key. We're going to scroll over to the boot screen. See how you press the arrows, it's going to move it. See how it moves it? You can exit out and so on and so on. So we're going to put it over to the boot mode. And then you see where it says USB boot? Okay, now it says boot mode, USB boot, and all that. All of that, I don't know what that is. Windows Boot Manager, don't have a clue what that is either. But I do know we want to change that. See number 2 where it says USB HDD. We're going to want to go down to the bottom. It says press F5, F6. So we'll go up here and press F6. We're going to take USB hard drive and make it number 1. See how I got it number 1 now? Then we're going to press F10. It says yes. Then we're going to go down here. I guess when it's in the boot menu also, you don't have to press the FN and the function keys. See the red letters, numbers? I guess when it's in boot mode, it automatically defaults to the function switch, because I haven't pressed the function switch not once. I just press whatever number I want. So anyway, from there, we're going to press enter. And then that will change it to boot from the USB when we put the USB in. Now, like I said earlier, I call myself changing stuff because I thought I was going to be able to use 1607 and keep it. But for whatever reason, it won't let me. So I guess I'm going to put 1709 on there. Or whatever's the newest version. It really don't matter. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over to the big computer. And what you want to do is you want to Google Microsoft Media Creation Tools. Then go down. I found one here. Download Windows 10 disk image. I think that was the one I went to. So let's click on it. Yep. Now, download tool. And then you seen how that came up. So we're going to save the file. And then see how it lit up over in the corner here? it's telling me that my media creation tool is ready. So let me get a thumb drive, and we will install that media creation tool on the thumb drive. Okay, this is the thumb drive I'm going to use because I used it earlier when I put 1607 on there and it works. I don't know how the situation is now, but I was looking on some places and on YouTube, and they were telling me I guess some thumb drives don't work good. I guess they're not bootable. I don't know what the situation was, but I found this one on Amazon. It was like $7. 16 gigabytes. That was another thing that I was told was you don't want to go over 16 gigabytes. Supposedly the 32 gigabytes don't work that good either. Again, it might just be old news. They might have been overcame that by now. But to stay safe, I just went ahead and did what they said. I got the 16 gigabyte thumb drive. That's the name of it, 16 gigabyte data traveler. That's what it looks like. It's the Data Traveler G4, and like I said, it was like $6 and some change. It was like $6.50, something like that. So, but if you're looking for that, you can find it on Amazon. Just when you go on there, Google it. Okay, I was going to use the Microsoft Creation Tool, but the problem is it wants to give me Microsoft Windows 10 1803. That's the newest Windows. Only problem is, first I'm worried that some stuff that I have might not work with 1803 yet. What a lot of people don't understand is, and I kind of blame this on Microsoft because it took me a while to figure it out too, is that they're going to, I guess, use Windows 10 for the rest of the life of Windows unless they figure out it was stupid and change it. But even though they're going to use Windows 10, they change the versions. They update the versions. So basically, it started out a few years back. It was like in the 15s. It was like 15 something. I don't remember now. But then it went to 1607. That's what my notebook came with. It came with the 1607. Then from the 1607, it came, I think it went up to like 1703 to 1709. And then 1709, I think now it's like 1803. Basically, the different versions is like different Windows, going from like Windows XP to Vista to 7 to 8 to 10 is what the different versions are. But for some reason, Microsoft thought it would just be better just to keep it all Windows 10 now and just change different version numbers. I guess in the beginning, people was like, oh, that's going to mix everybody up. But hell, if somebody like me that's not even computer literate can get it, anybody can get it. Well, anyway, I don't want to go to 1803 like I said because I'm worried that a lot of my stuff might not work because going from 1709 to 1803 is like going from Windows 10 to like Windows 12. You know what I'm saying? So whenever they change up Windows, they go to a newer version. A lot of the software ain't designed to work with it yet. So it basically breaks your software. So, and that creation tool, all it will allow me to get is 1803. I don't want that because I don't want to break everything. So I'm going to go with 1709. And hopefully I can delay the update to 1803. Hopefully. If I have to put something on there like rollback RX or something like that to roll it back whenever it decides to try to change it, I'll do that. But I'll get to that when I get to that. For now, what I did was, and if you're like me, I Googled Microsoft Windows 10 1709 ISO. Once I Googled that, I saw this familiar site here. This is where I actually got, my 1607 from yesterday. So I remember that web address. Well, anyways, we're going to click on that. Wait for my slow internet. Then we're going to look for standard. I read up on these, but I don't remember what it all means now. But I did read up on all of this foolishness. It's a bunch of different things, but what we need is this one. Standard. And then it's going to ask me what language. I want English. I'm gonna go over here. Now, this 86 and 64, you either have 32-bit or you got 64-bit. Now, I know with our particular notebooks, everybody that has the same notebook as mine, it is 64-bit. So I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to download it. And then it'll probably take a minute to download. So we're going to save the file. Then press OK. Then, while it's over here, check downloading. We can check it by opening up the folder. And it's saying I got 8 minutes left. 4.4 gigabytes is how big the file is. We're downloading Windows 10 1709 version, and it's the 64-bit. Now, while it's doing that, we're gonna go and open. And I already downloaded it. I'm gonna download it for you guys so you know how to get it. We're gonna go over here to Rufus. Let's go ahead and put it in the search engine. RUFUS. Like I said, I actually already got it, but I'll go ahead and get it again. And then there we go. Create bootable USB drive the easy way. And then that's a picture of it. We're going to scroll down. It should be on here somewhere where we can download it right here. Right here, Rufus 2.18. And then a window opened up. Save file. And then it'll come over here, open up the file, the download folder. It's already done. And then we'll open up the folder once this is done. Basically open up the folder and you click on it and it will install Rufus. As a matter of fact, I don't even need to open that because I already got it. So, okay, it looks like our file is done. So let's see. And by the way, I'm using Firefox if anybody's curious what browser I'm using. All right, let's look. Rufus is done. Windows 10 version 1709 is also done. So let's start off by opening up Rufus. Oh, it said I moved the file. I might have moved it to the desktop. Yeah, I did. Right here, actually. Alright, if you look earlier, I actually downloaded 1607 that I told you. And it worked. Everything worked fine, but Microsoft wanted to update it. So, but anyway, here go Rufus. So we're going to open up Rufus first. And when you download Rufus or your ISO file for Windows, you need to know where you're downloading it to. That I can't. It's impossible to try to explain to y'all where to download it, but normally it will default to your download folder. How you find your download folder? The easiest way to find your download folder is going to be to the browser that you're using to download your folder. When it's done, like I said, this one's Firefox. Click that and then press open folder. That's going to be the easiest way to find it. Open folder, and then all the files are going to be in that particular folder. But anyway, let's shrink this. Now, this is what you call Rufus. I have to put the thumb drive in first. So this is the thumb drive we're going to be using. Dabble Traveler. So okay, I gotta take it apart. All right, and then stick it into your computer USB drive. Then a window should open up. Okay, it recognized it actually. So Rufus automatically recognized what I was looking for. The thumb drive. Only reason I'm saying that because I got files on it. Normally it would just say the name of the drive, Kingston. But since I already got files on it, it named it that. But anyway, I will put it on MBR partition scheme for BIOS or UEFI. Leave it there. I don't think I changed anything else. Everything else was the same. I told it. Now this, you have to change it. You got to tell it where the ISO is at. In this particular situation, that ISO is in our download folder. So click on that. Then another window should come open. Oh, hold on. Let me shut that. Okay, now another window should come open. There we go. And then tell it which file you want. I want the 1709. And then go down here to start. And that should be it. Now, oh, press OK. It's just letting you know that whatever's on there is going to be destroyed. That's fine. And then what it's doing is it's converting that thumb drive that we stuck in the USB port. It's converting it and installing that ISO that we downloaded down to the thumb drive. It's gonna take a few minutes, so I'm gonna put you on pause and I'll be back. Okay, as you can see, Rufus is done. You can see right here the ready bar is all the way green across now. So we're gonna go ahead and take the thumb drive out and stick it over here to this computer. But that's Rufus for you. Yeah, and anybody curious to know, I'm using Rufus. The only thing I'm a little curious about is right here, the second line, GPT partition scheme. I don't know if I was supposed to use that one. I think I was supposed to use the other one, and I thought I changed it, but for some reason it stayed on there. But we'll find out. If not, everything I did up to now is the same thing. The only difference would be we would use MBR scheme for BIOS or blah blah blah. But let's see if it makes a difference. But that's it. All right, let's go ahead. Let's try it. So just keep that in mind. If it doesn't work, that's what went wrong. We just used the wrong scheme. I don't remember which one I used earlier, to be honest with you. All right, let's go ahead and stick that over here. Yeah, I don't remember which one I used when I did the 1607. I don't remember. I should have wrote it down. But anyways, let's see what happens. I'm excited. I'm kind of scared to push the button. Either way, I'm going to post it. If I made a mistake or not, I'm still going to post it. I'm not immune to making mistakes. All right, let's try it. Okay. The white light came on. And no, I don't have no screen recording software or nothing like that. I'm just using my little Samsung 7. It actually takes good pictures though. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, I think we used the right scheme. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember earlier which one I used, to be honest with you. I'll write it down this time if this is the right one. I'll make sure I write it down. Oh, we did it. All right. So now you just got to fill out all this stuff. Like right now, English, US. I'm actually looking over the phone while I'm talking to you guys. Any your language, all right. So now we press next. And then it says install now. Now this part here coming up soon, you're going to need to pay a little attention to, because I spent maybe 30 minutes trying to figure this part out. Okay, now that's the license term. Just accept it. And this will also, I have another program I was using. I was experimenting with 1607. I want to see if that program is going to work in 1709. I know 1803 it probably ain't going to work yet because it just came out. So, but I am curious to know since I'm redoing it. Next. And then upgrade. No, we want to do the custom install. Now, this is very important. I spent at least 30 minutes trying to figure this out. You have to delete drive zeros and drive ones. Drive zeros is the memory flash drive that we added. That's that add data is what that is. The drive one is the actual the hard drive that's in there, or it's not hard drive, but it's actually a flash stick. That one is what came with the computer. What we got to do now is we want to tell Windows which hard drive, if you want to call it that, which flash, say memory stick we want to put this particular operating system on. Now, earlier when I tried to click the 119.2, it kept saying it wouldn't go. So I went online to figure out what I was doing wrong, and I found out you have to delete both of these partitions. Windows will not go onto a drive that has information already on it. No, you have to delete it. Once you delete it, it'll automatically format it. So just remember that. Drive zeros. Drive zeros are the flash stick that you put in it. Drive one, all these drives is that stick that's already in there. That's like 32 gigabytes. They say 27, but it's using up stuff for other things. But this is the one that's in there. Now, once I get the new operating system on there, I'm going to see if I can delete these partitions by using some kind of like partition magic or something, and use this as an actual external storage. Even though it's not external, I'm going to act like it is. But anyways, I don't want to get nobody confused. Remember, drive zero. Both of these. We got to delete both of them. So let's start with the first one. I clicked it, highlighted it, went down here, deleted it. Then it's going to say, are you sure? Because there's stuff on it. Yes. All right. Now, see the hourglass? Okay, on unallocated space. That one's deleted. Now we're going to delete this one. That's the main partition. That's where the operating system's on. So let's highlight it, click it, and then go down here to delete. Then press OK. Unallocated space. Yeah, we're good to go now. All right, so all them partitions, it was like 2 partitions. Both of them basically joint together now, so it's just one drive 0. I wonder what would happen if I delete these. You know what? Let's find out. Let's go ahead and delete them. I mean, it ain't like I'm gonna hurt anything. What I'm thinking is it's gonna act like an actual, you know, external drive. It might not even make me use a some kind of partition device. But let's go ahead and delete them. I mean, I ain't gonna lose nothing by deleting them. Okay, delete. And then delete this one. Okay, anyways, now we're going back to drive 0. See, now I have none of them partitions no more. They're all been wiped out. Now, another thing. Let's say you was putting in a brand new flash drive, never had nothing on it. Then it would probably look like this. I don't remember now when I first installed the memory chip, so I don't remember. But it's probably going to look like this. One's going to be the new flash chip that you installed, and then the one that's already in there. But anyway, the only reason why I had to go through and delete all them partitions that I had was because I created the partitions when I installed the Windows operating system on it. But if it's a brand new chip, you basically just tore it apart, put the new chip in, and now you're putting Microsoft Windows on. It's probably going to look like this. So look for the one with the most gigabytes. I mean, it's common sense. This one has 119. That has 29. So we know this is the one that was in the computer. This one has to be the one that we installed, the 119. So let's go ahead, choose that by clicking the mouse. And then let's go down here and press next. When we press next, it's going to automatically format the drive for us. So press next. Let's see what happens. Now, once it does start, if it does start, because like I said, I'm not sure if I used the right scheme. But yeah, I used the right scheme. I guess it didn't matter. Now it's going to take a while. It's going to probably take 45 minutes. So I'm going to pause the video until it's done. Once it's done, I'll turn the video back on. We'll finish. And then everybody will know how to format and install their operating system on their brand new ADATA flash chip. And then everybody can finally say, oh, he finally uploaded a video on how to do it. And I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, it took me all day to figure it out. Yeah, putting the chip in was easy. That wasn't nothing. Putting it in and the computer recognize it, quick. Now, the truth came in was trying to figure out. Also, not to cut myself off, you notice it did not ask me for a license number. This particular laptop, the ideapad 110s by Lenovo, it has the actual license number in the BIOS. So I guess when it goes to install the operating system, it searches the BIOS and it finds the actual license. So don't think, oh man, This thing will just let me run any kind of bootlegs Windows. No, it doesn't. No, the situation is that the actual license number is in the BIOS. And what happens is when it goes to install, it runs through the BIOS, picks up the license number, and keeps going. That's why it doesn't ask you for a license number, because it's already in the BIOS. You can also find it by going through your there's some settings on the computer once it gets started. I forgot what it is, but you can find out what your actual license product key is. But you know what I'm saying. But to answer your question, because I'm pretty sure people are gonna be like, "Well, it didn't ask me for a key." That's why, because your key on our particular notebook computer, this one here, can't speak for anything else, but I can speak for this particular notebook. It's in BIOS. And the reason why I found that out, because I was one of them people. Well, damn, it didn't ask me to put no key in there. So I did some research, and that's how I found out. But anyways, I'm going to put you on hold, and when it's done, I will bring you back.
Screen reader. Press the Windows
Okay,
control and enter
it is done.
time to enable narrator.
Booting up.
Okay, enough intro. Let's dig in.
Okay, it is done. Now we just follow through. It took about 20 minutes, believe it or not.
Your region is set to United States. Is that right?
So now all we got to do is just answer the questions and follow along as she asks questions. United States, yes. And that's basically it. From here,
your keyboard is set to US. Want to stick with that?
Of course.
Do you also type with another keyboard layout?
Skip that one because I only use the keyboard on the... Oh, I guess it heard me talking.
Now let's get you connected to a network. That way you can get updates, apps, and cat videos as soon as possible.
I'm going to skip
How about the first one
that.
on the list? Want to use that one?
Skip that for now.
Type what you want to name your account.
Let's see. Now, once you connect to the internet, I skipped it. I'll do it later. But once you connect, it's going to update all your drivers and stuff. Like my window looks kind of small right now, but when it updates, it automatically, that's the good thing about Windows 10. It'll grab all them drivers. It'll update it for me, and then my window's going to change and all of that.
Okay, now type a password for your account. And one more time to make sure we've got it right.
Okay.
Great. Now, with an offline account, if you forget your password, the only way to retrieve it is with a hint. So make sure it's memorable. Hey, look, that's me, Cortana. Can I have permission to use the info I need to do my best work?
Yeah, why not?
These are the settings Microsoft recommends. Go ahead and review them, and select Accept when you're ready.
Okay. I read it. I don't even know why I'm video recording this part, because once you get the operating system on there, it's self-explanatory.
Almost done now. We just need to get a few more things polished up for you, and Windows will be all yours. Looking forward to helping out.
But Oh man, if I had a tripod, I would have left the camera on and let you guys just see everything. But basically, all you miss is the computer goes on and off about 2 or 3 times as it is installing the operating system. That's all. When it's finally done, you'll hear that chick starting to talk. That's how I knew. I was actually in here watching Snake City, and I heard the chick talking to me. I said, "Oh, she's ready." So I went ahead and came back in and started, messing around with the computer. But I guess she's getting everything together now. Now later I'm gonna go back on there and go ahead and put it on the web. But I don't want to put it on the web yet because I got this program I'm going to install called Rollback RX. And basically, it's like System Restore that Windows have, but System Restore don't really do a good job. But that rollback, oh, that thing does a real good job. It cleans everything. Basically, when I set it up, if I need to roll it back, it'll roll back to that part. So that's why I didn't go on there yet, because I want to install that. And that's it. From here, like I say, just go online, update everything, and it'll update all on its own. But even if it don't update, you just come over here to the little window, and then come over here to I think it's settings, and then scroll down to updates and security. Now, this will only be for anybody using Windows 10 1709. 1803 is probably going to be different. So this won't tailor to people like that. But if you're using Windows 10 1709, then this will work. You can go into update and security and then update. And you can check for updates. I'm pretty sure there's some updates out there. And if you want to know what version you have, you click back, go into systems, then scroll down to about, and it will tell you everything you need to know about the system. I just scrolled up because there's some information I don't want everybody to know. But yep, that's how you do that. All right, let's get out of there. And that's it. That's basically it. I don't know anything else to say. That's how you install the operating system. Oh, you know what? Let's see if Windows went ahead and made the storage that came with the computer. Let's see if it made it a what do you call it? Let's see if it made it external. I'm curious to know. If not, there's programs we can use. Yeah, it did. Right there. No, it didn't. I'm stupid. That's my flash drive. I'm sorry, guys. No, it didn't. So I'm going to have to go in now and use a program. Some kind of program to partition the external flash memory that was in the computer, that 32 gigabytes. And I'm going to use that as like a extra storage. Yeah, when I download movies, stuff like that, I can put it over there. That way I don't eat up my local C drive. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. And again, I'm sorry for taking so long to put a new video online showing this. And I hope I didn't confuse anybody. And I hope I help whoever was stuck or whoever might need help after they install their new flash memory. So hopefully this will work. you know, just to help you out. This is for the Lenovo 110s ideapad. So, hey, have a good day and stay safe. Thank you.